Against this occasion. I don't know how many of you have been here in previous years, but the Circus versus Morris vendetta has been, the annuals of it have been written. They're long, they're bloody. No one ever survives to write the whole thing because they get knifed in the back with one of those. Nice, friendly, calm, beautiful place, the folk festival. And you come here, you have your cider, you have some sort of delicious pile of meat in a bit of bread. It all seems very pleasant. Yeah, it's a good time. But behind the scenes, behind those tents, performers at this festival are fighting tooth and nail for your attention and your love. And so we thought we'd harness some of that aggression and put it on stage to entertain you. Circus vs. Morris, I think this is its fifth, sixth year at the moment. There's been a lot of fighting. This is, however, the last year. Next year there'll be something new. We'll have a new death match for you, but we'll get to that a bit later. At the moment, I want you to relish every moment of carnage that's going to be on this stage. Now, before we start, there is rules to this. We have, it's not just everyone goes in, we all throw weapons in and we see what happens. We have judges, because we're civilized folk here. So we're going to take a quick moment to meet our judges. Now, Bob, can you wave your arms around for me, Bob? Bob's over here. Everyone cheer Bob! Bob, are you an undercover circus performer? No. Excellent. We'll hold you to that. Zach! Zach's over. Big cheer for Zach! Zach, have you ever worn bells on your legs? Hope not. Alright. Polly, where's Polly? Over there, Polly! Now, Polly, no affiliation to either team?
No, just a quibble.
Alright, good. Max! Max, if I threw a bunch of balls in the air at you, would they all hit the ground or would you catch them deftly? They go everywhere. Good, good. That's what I wanted to hear, Max. And lastly, Ella. Where are you, Ella? Ella's down here. Can everyone cheer Ella? Now, these 5 judges have been picked out of the audience because they're clearly the wisest of all of us. And we are here to trust their opinions on what makes just stuff better. More circus in the world or more Morris dancing in the world? And we're going to find out today. Now, before we get started, I have a coin. Tradition, we're going to do a coin toss, so we're going to have to welcome our captains to the stage. Can you please welcome the captain for Team Morris, Kevin! Sounds like there is a lot of Morris supporters in the audience, Kevin. Or just supporters of beautiful hair. We don't know. We'll find out later. All right. And can we please welcome to the stage Captain of Team Circus, Gene! Oh, it started already. And Circus have infiltrated the sound booth. All right. Coin toss. You guys know the rules. Who would like to? We'll make it ladies' choice. Call it while it's in the air, and then you get to pick whether circus goes first or second if you win, or vice versa. It is heads, ladies and gentlemen. Morris's choice. Morris is going first. Morris is going first. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to kick straight into it. Oh, don't go anywhere, Kev, because Kev is going to tell you what the first act is. Kev?
Is that the start of a chant there? Oh, beautiful. All right, comrades, citizens, welcome to the most exciting
Morris. Now, I know we're all here, we're all interested to see a good, fair fight, but I think all of us in our hearts are really, we've come here with the team we're barracking for, so if you're part of Team Morris, can you give it up one more time? Good noise making, but your noise making doesn't actually affect the outcome. It's up to our wise judges to determine how this went. All right, so judges, we are scoring between 10 and 1. So, Ella, can you give us a number? 8.76! A good score, an excellent score. Also, like a nice little, like, to the person who has to do all the adding. I like it. Throw some factions in there, make it hard. All right, Max! 7! Oh, already. So traditionally in competitions like this, we call 7 the, oh God, I tuned out. What happened? 7, sure, score. But there was some boos. People don't like it. Did you boo because it was too low or too high? I don't know. Oh, all right. The audience is going to start fighting next. This will be brilliant. Next year will be audience versus audience. Polly!
9!
All right, this is an excellent early start from Team Morris. Zach! 6! Oh, man, Zach, you're going to get knifed on the way out of here. And Bob! 9 for Bob! Those are some excellent scores for our opening round. We'll see what Circus can come back with. All right, ladies and gentlemen, to announce who our next act is going to be, please welcome back to the stage Captain Jane.
Local coming up first, come all the way through Warehouse Circus, absolute champion. He's just come back from spending a month and a half at the Adelaide Fringe Festival, doing amazing shows there. So I'd like you to welcome to the stage, give him a big round of applause, Chris Singer!
that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, judges, it's up to you to determine how well Chris went. Whether or not you take into account the Morris team's dirty tactics of kicking up so much dust he couldn't see the hats while I was on stage, I know the games they're playing, is up to you. It's up to you. Polly!
9!
9 from Polly! What kept it from being a 10, Polly?
I always like to leave a little room for later excitement.
Fair enough. That's an excellent policy, Polly. All right, Ella. 9.1! Wise judge and fractions connoisseur Ella. Zach. 9! Bob. 8.5! Who am I missing? Max! 9 from Max! This is going to be a very high scoring day, I think. This is going to be right down to the line. All right, we've had the opening salvo. If you're in your heart, you are now and have always been Team Circus. Can you make a lot of noise? A lot of noise there too. Maybe people switch back and forth. This will be exciting. All right, now we're back to the Morris dancers. Let's see how they come back from that. Just going to give a quick warning to the people on the floor. You might have to quickly dodge, roll back and forwards between their stomping feet. It's very dangerous, but you look nimble. I'm sure you can handle it. All right, let's welcome back to the stage to tell us about the next act, Captain Kev.
This is what God feels like. All right. I don't have to write any jokes. Just do it all for me. All right. You remember our champion? Yes? Boxman Jay from before? That was his cue. So sometimes in events like this, we like to settle our differences. Sometimes someone else wants to be champion. And in this case, a pretender emerges. Her name is Monica. She will earn her nickname if she is triumphant. And they're going to settle this with a traditional battle with the sticks. Not necessarily to the death. Let's do this.
themselves just to keep their instincts honed. They fight all year in preparation for this day. Whew! Alright, so, judges, they brought sticks to a hat fight. I think that was pretty clever. But what do you think? Bar! 10! There was a lot of cheering there. I think, is everyone agreed that 10 was the right score? Cheer if you think 10 was right. Right? Boo if you don't think that's the right score. Now, I love that you're all excitable, but I've got a slight feeling that every time you're booing or cheering, and it's everyone. But you know, cool. You can feel more things than one. You do you. Ella! 9 from Ella! That is an excellent score, Ella. What kept it from being a 10? What was that? You saw someone trip. Oh! Amateur hour. Max, did you see anyone trip? 8.5! They're furious with you, Max. 8.5, what a terrible score. What were you thinking? Zach? 7.5. It's a point and a half higher than your last Morris score. Is your heart warming to the bells? Yeah, good, look. Nice. Who haven't I gotten? Polly!
9.5.
Incredible. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was the first act of round 2. We're going to switch now to Team Circus. So please welcome back to the stage, Circus Captain Jane!
Okay, I'd like you to welcome to the stage our next performer. Now, he studied at the National Institute of Circus Arts, has a bachelor in circus performance. So please welcome to the stage our fantastic performer, Oliver Verstegen.
The tallest member of today's cast performs the shortest act in today's show.
Can I see it again?
And for my grand finale, thank you.
Give it up for Ollie! It's very, very dignified. All right. Audience, good cheering. Judges, it's time to execute your power. You are the most powerful people in the room right now. I hope you're loving it. Max! 8 from Max! a lot of emotions in this room. We're going on a journey. This is beautiful. All right. Ella. No decimal point, Ella? You sure you've still got a chance to throw one on it? No, all right, cool. All right. I'm sure that was hilarious. I didn't catch a word of it. All right. Round of applause for loud audience member. Zach. 6.5. Oh. Cranky Judge Zach. Classic Zach. Bob.
I'm with Zach, 6.5.
6.5 from Bob! You were nice, Judge. Not anymore. No, you've turned. He was just too tall, wasn't he? This shouldn't be allowed. No, can't stand for that. Polly!
8.5.
8.5 from Polly! You're a fickle audience. A moment ago, a bunch of you booed an 8.5 for that same act. Then you a bunch of low scores. You're like, yeah, that actually sounds great. Is that all the judges? No, who am I missing? I think we did Zach. Zach was cranky. Ella, did I do Ella? Max, Polly, Zach, Bob. We're good. All right. So now we shift gear a little, ladies and gentlemen. Can some people backstage grab the table with the tub on it and bring that up onto the stage for me? I should have organised who would do this before, but I'm sure there are people back there who can. I can't see them. Excellent. I hear shuffling. Good. We're going to do something a bit different. Now, if you've been to any of the other Versus events, we do a bunch of them across the festival. We do these every year. There was Bush poetry versus all other poetry yesterday. We like to challenge our artists to do something a little different. There's a lot of things on that weren't there before. That's cool. We can use them as well. All right. Because we know that, Morris dancers can Morris dance. That's sort of a given. And we're pretty sure circus performers are good at circus performing. But that's not all there is to life. Sometimes you need to be a bit more of a well-rounded human being. So we're going to challenge our Morris dancers and our circus performers to do something even more amazing than dancing or being upside down very quickly. We're going to challenge them to draw a duck. And this is your chance, audience. So the judges have been lording over this competition the whole time. This time it's going to be you who gets to decide. But first, we've asked each team to nominate a duck cadet. So can we get the Morris and Circus duck cadets onto the stage? Maybe? Or I'm drawing ducks. No, here we go. Excellent. All right. Lift it onto the stage so she can save all her energy for duck drawing. All right. Now, in this box, there are some pieces of paper. Each of you grab a piece of paper. Then leave the lid off the box between you. There are a lot of texters in there. I can guarantee, personally, I've checked that most of those texters do not work. We borrowed them from the kids' tent across the way, and the kids grabbed all the good texters before I got there, because they're greedy like that. Now, what we're going to do, I'm going to get my phone out, and I'm going to time 2 minutes. And you have to draw a duck in that 2 minutes. I'll give you a 30-second warning, so you know to start, wrapping that duck up. Add any colours, extra features, hats, commentary you want onto the duck. At the end, the audience will decide whether circus ducks or Morris ducks are better. The team that wins, their team gets an extra 10 points. 10 bonus points. The sweetest of all points. All right. I'm going to try and get away from the thingy here. Okay, we've got our pieces of paper. Each of you can grab a starting texter. Just one. All right, good. Oh, yellow. That's a bold choice. All right. And what do we have? We've picked sort of a dark green. Oh, mallard green. I like it. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to get you to count down with me. We're going to count down from 5, and then we're going to shout, draw a duck, instead of saying 0, okay? When we say draw a duck, draw a duck. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Draw a duck! Draw that duck! Okay, now here's the part where I always suddenly realize that this is a terrible plan, but year after year. You can't see them drawing ducks. This is, as far as live entertainment goes, this is kind of weird. What I'm going to do is I'm going to attempt to narrate their duck drawing for you, so you can feel like you're up here. Now, all right, we've got most of a duck out already on the circus side. It's quite a small duck. It's a very orangey yellow, it's sort of an egg yolk yellow, and we're already colouring it in. So I'm not sure if they're just hoping to knock this duck out and then go have a smoke before the next bit, or whether there's going to be more ducks. We'll see. Here on the Morris side, we've got a very large and very detailed duck. It's got a Morris hat, which is nice. I know. The mallard green is being used as an outline. We haven't gone into any colouring details yet. Oh, bells on the duck's legs. Good to see. Now, ooh, okay, interesting. We're getting extra stuff added under circus duck. There's some blue involved. I'm not quite sure what's happening. Oh, it might be a seat of some sort. Ah, okay, it is a circus duck. It is going to be doing circus duck. I think this might be a unicycle. This is very exciting. Ah, all right. We've already gotten into colouring in the mallard green outline duck yellow, which is there. Oh, I don't want to spoil what you're doing, but this is brilliant. There's shots being fired in this duck, ladies and gentlemen, and you'll get to see this in a minute. Now, there's something else that, I'm going to mention now. We're all right, 30 seconds left. So start tidying up your ducks. The audience are going to be cheering. So there is a part where you should keep in your mind. You want your duck to be clearly visible from a distance.
Oh, now you're talking.
All right, 15 seconds left. Ladies and gentlemen, you're about to see some ducks. And we go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop your texters! Drop those texters now. All right! Ladies and gentlemen, can you please give a big round of applause to our duck combatants? Alright, now that was the part where you give both of them applause. You've gotten that out of your system. The bit I'm about to do now, you only applaud for one of them. They're going to hold up their ducks, you're going to choose which one you think is the better duck, and when I say clap for that performer, you are going to clap for only one of them. If you clap for both, this doesn't work. Alright, so can you please pick up your ducks and walk to the front of the stage? Present your ducks. So, we have Circus Duck dressed in a fancy hat, riding a unicycle with a little bow tie. It's very cute. We have Morris Duck dressed in Morris gear, holding a circus performer in its giant beak, who seems to be screaming and flailing its arms around as the giant, terrifying Morris Duck descends. Also, I'm reading back, did you just write circus jerks? No. No, own it. Go all out with this. All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to cheer for each duck. So if your heart belongs to the adorable, well-dressed duck on a unicycle, cheer now! Good cheering. But if you prefer the giant, nightmarish circus performer devouring Morris Duck, cheer now! I'm not sure I worked out which one was louder. No, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, Morris Duck wins! Excellent. Keep your ducks behind. But if you could take the table off with you, that would be lovely. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going back to the meat of the competition, the circusing, the morrising, the bloodletting. It's going to be beautiful. Quick, we've got one act left from each of our performers. We've had some very good scores thus far. I'm terrible at maths, I have no idea who's winning. If you think, or at least hope, that this is going to be a Morris victory, can you cheer now? And if you would like circus circus to take home the trophy. Cheer now! If you don't really care, you just came here to be entertained, cheer now! All acceptable answers. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for another Morris dance. So please welcome back to the stage, Morris Captain Kevin.
Don't stop on mine, Claude. No. Right. Well, we've had some carnage today, as you can see. We've had the rough and tumble, and we've crowned a new champion. That was your cue. She's earned her name, much like Boxmaster Jay and his name. She's now Manic Mittens Monica of the Order of the Duck. So now we're going to do a more delicate and a more refined dance. A bit of afternoon tea, a bit of afternoon pleasure for you. A teddy bear's picnic, if you will.
Those blokes have got frocks on!
dancers. Now, I don't know if you noticed, but in that dance, you might not know the history and the significance behind that. The garlands they were carrying, and you saw some of them weren't decorated yet, they were all broken hula hoops. Hula hoops they've taken off the bodies of circus performers they have killed. They might have seemed less violent than the last act, but the message there was strong. It was a very brutal move by the Morris dancers just then. All right, but how did it go over with the judges? Ella! Solid 9 from Ella! Excellent. Max! What was that? 6.5! Oh, controversial, Max. Polly!
10.
10! Polly liked it! Or she hates hula hoops, one of the two. Either works. Zach. 3! You'd gone up for the last one, your heart was changing, something turned you around. Zach was actually raised by hula hoops. That was a pretty hard moment for him just then. Bob! 10! Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we have one act left. We're trying to clear the stage as much as possible. I'm sure you've noticed thus far that the circus performers have been heavily outnumbered, which is fair because they wield a number of different weapons. It's sort of just how it evens itself out. But we're going to have a whole squad of them on the stage just now to do something. So I believe. Oh, you're ready to go? Do you want an intro? All right, welcome back, Captain Jane.
Okay, so we've got one act left for you guys today. This is our spectacular act. Involving 4 performers. We've got a lot. We felt a little bit small backstage with all the Morris dancers, but we're having an excellent time. So we're going to present to you our juggling act. It's our favourite act in the entire show, so we'd really love if you guys could make lots of noise. So what I'm going to do is in a moment I'm going to count to 3, and I'm going to walk off the stage, and then myself, Ollie, Chris Singer, and one more performer, Josie, are going to come on and perform our juggling act, and you guys are going to go wild. Are you ready? Yeah! Okay. 1, 2, 3!
right, judges, this is your last chance. You're not actually a judge, but good enthusiasm. I like it. Make an impression. All right, hold up, calm down. We can all start fighting afterwards when we work out who actually wins, and then everything erupts and we tear the place down and we go full out riot. It'll be beautiful. All right, Bob. 10 from Bob! Is an excellent score, Bob. And the audience enjoyed it. And they enjoyed you. Zach! 10! Zach learned to love again. Polly!
10.5.
Was that a 10.5, Polly?
Yes.
Yes! We round that down to 10. But still, you know, I'm sure they appreciate the sentiment. Max! 10! Now, Ella, hold up a moment. Ella, I don't want you to feel any peer pressure here, Ella. Okay? If the other judges give you grief about they're all in agreement, obviously, but you don't have to agree with them. And if you want to break away, you know, I've got your back, Ella. So, Ella, 10 to 10! I am fairly certain that is our first perfect score here at Circus vs. Morris in all these years. Ladies and gentlemen, can you please give a gigantic round of applause to our wonderful judges? All right, I see the scores are being brought down to me. They've been added up. Before we read out who wins, we'll get the winners out on stage, and then we'll get the losers out on stage, and we'll cheer and go nuts. I do want to mention, like I said at the start, this is the last year we will be running this particular event. Good, get those emotions out. That's what I want. That doesn't mean that you won't see Circus and Morris here next year. This festival is full of incredible circus and full of incredible Morris dancing, and they will be everywhere. So you certainly will get your fill of that. We're going to try and come up with something new, something fun to put in this position. We'd like to throw it open in a way to everyone else to come up with it. Not now, shh, calm. But you know, if anyone in the audience right now is a flamenco dancer and you're like, you know what? Those belly dancers have been acting really big this year. Next year I'm going to take them down. Let us know. We can do that bloodbath. We'll work it out. One way you can keep up with whatever's happening. Ooh, thank you very much. I won't look yet. I won't look. Thank you very much. A big round of applause for our score, Adam. I won't look. All right. I just looked. I lied. One way you can keep up with what's going on is after the show, out the front, Elle is going to be out there. Elle, can you wave your arms around? Elle's at the back there. Elle's going to be out there, and you can give her your email address. Elle runs Highwire Productions, which do a whole bunch of fantastic shows all around Australia. They're going to be doing a bunch of stuff in Canberra this year, so if you're a local, it's a really good idea to jump on that mailing list. They do a whole bunch of stuff just as fun and just as weird and just as interesting as this. They've been doing stuff down at Adelaide Fringe recently. They're absolutely fantastic. Absolutely recommend you go have a chat at the very least. If not, jump on the mailing list. All right, ladies and gentlemen, before I tell you who wins, I want to ask you what you think. If you think Team Circus took it out this year, give me a big round of applause. All right. If you think Team Morris took the trophy this year, make some noise. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the last Circus vs. Morris tournament goes to me, yes. No. Actually, I should mention before we say the score, who wins, hold up. The scores are 132.76 to 133.1. This is very, very, very close, ladies and gentlemen. But the winners are Team Circus! Ladies and gentlemen, outnumbered, no weapons, brightly colored so that they could not hide. Somehow they emerged victorious. Guys, take a bow. Now shuffle close to me, because we're going to need as much room as possible for this next bit. Ladies and gentlemen, can you please welcome all of the Morris dancers to the stage? Morris dancers, get out here! As many of you as can possibly fit. You lost, now's your chance to intimidate with numbers. So just keep coming. Backstage is like the equivalent of a clown car. It's beautiful. Still coming. Still coming. We'll steal that back.
Back and forth, freestyle.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, your Morris dancers, take it down! Ladies and gentlemen, this has been absolutely incredible. It's been really, really fun doing these shows for the past few years for you guys. Thank you for coming. Thank you for getting involved. Thank you for screaming and cheering and yelling. And thank you for every judge who decided to be brutal and every judge who was completely unfair. It was all part of the fun. These guys in a moment are going to go nuts and like shake hands and high five and hug each other. But for a quick moment, we're going to give you guys a big round of applause. Thank you very much. Give yourselves a round of applause. Give them a round of applause. Give the stand guys a round of applause. You guys, make friends. That'll be fun. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Circus vs. Morris. Come back tomorrow at 1:30. We're doing the Cabaret of Conflict in here, which is another big versus event. It'll be a lot of fun. If you want to see more of the Morris dancers, just listen to your ears. You can find them all over the festival quite easily. If you want to see more of the circus guys, they're doing Circus Hokum tomorrow at 7, I believe. Is that in here? Circus people? 7